identification.
Let's go.
There we go. Hopefully this is working.
Oh, shoot. That's quite the introduction.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to play this because it's a different channel. So,
Oh, okay.
oh, everybody knows it by now. Oh, let me see here. Well, B's here. Hey, B. Let's see how it gets going.
Okay.
My TV's still stuck on your thumbnail.
You're on the wrong channel.
That's the only one up on YouTube.
Well,
if I'm on the wrong channel, that's because you got it put up on the wrong channel.
yeah, remember, I'm live on both channels, but I'm transferring everybody to the other one.
Not this one.
Yeah, all you're going to see there is the thumbnail telling people to go over to here.
On what thumbnail? Okay.
You'll get it.
My TV will figure it out. I'm not that bad yet.
Yeah. Well, if you click on the link there.
See, now you tell me this.
It'll send you over to the right one.
Oh, okay.
1 minute. Yeah, I'm here.
I'll be home in a few. Okay.
You're on the Cook channel.
Yeah.
Okay. That's in the past. Now, let's move on.
All right.
So I figured we'd go over some cooking stuff and what like some old recipes and stuff. I've got some that they used to use on the Oregon Trail, and I figured it'd be kind of cool to see how many people have heard of it or actually ate it. Now let me see if I can find it now.
What, the Oregon Trail?
Yeah. Oh, 19 pioneer recipes that survived the Oregon Trail. The first one is potato cakes.
Yep.
And the ingredients, of course, are potatoes, 2 teaspoons of salt, and a half cup of milk, 2 eggs, and a cup of flour.
Sounds tasty.
Have you
had potato cakes?
I don't think I have.
really?
Oh,
Oh, those
you don't know what you missing.
usually nowadays, like if you make mashed potatoes and you have leftovers, the next day you make them into potato cakes and fry them up.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Those things are so good. Oh,
Yeah, they are.
and you can put if you had leftover gravy, you can put it over top of them too. They're really good.
I mean, I've had like potatoes flattened, but not like that exact recipe.
Yeah.
But when you were talking about, I figured there had to be some sort of egg in it.
Yeah. The flour and egg and salt. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tater cakes. Yeah. Told me to come here, and I got this notification. Okay.
Yes, Grace. I'm happy.
Okay, our next one here, which I know Jeff's going to say something about this. Johnny cakes. Johnny cake.
Johnny cake.
Yeah.
Fried cornbread.
In some areas they call it a hoe cake.
No, hoe cake is made with flour. It is
and again, this is just different areas have different meanings for that.
They sure do. Yeah.
And it's weird how you can go into one state and it's totally different from the state you were just in.
Mm-hmm.
And the ingredients for that is, make sure I get the right one. Yeah. 2 eggs, 2 cups of buttermilk, half cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of molasses, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 cups of cornmeal, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of butter.
Well, now there's a problem. The buttermilk would never make it.
Our next one, number 3, is molasses stack cake. Have you ever heard of that one?
Mm-mm.
I ain't neither.
Basically,
what time period was this?
This is during the Oregon Trail.
Okay, sorry.
And basically, what they did with this is make pancakes, and in between there, they would put sugary substance like sugar and cinnamon and stuff, and pour it on there. Basically, make a syrup, and then stack them to where it was a cake, and that was their cake.
So they glued it together.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because each layer would have the sugary filling in between the molasses stuff.
Now, I've ate pancakes with corn syrup on it, like that.
Oh yeah. But it pretty much the same thing. But they just make the pancakes and then they stack them up to where it makes a cake.
Right.
Yeah.
And butter.
I had to get a little history on it. It was in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Oh, check her out. She's Breaking Bad.
I just like to know, the history of stuff, and I'm interested in the molasses because I'm wondering if molasses was an expensive item at that time. It probably wasn't, but why molasses when you was it cheaper than sugar?
See, that's the thing is, well, if you're where Jeff's at, Jeff, what do they make molasses out of?
Lord have mercy. I just eat it. I have never checked in.
Well, Jeff Lowe?
I can't help it. Jeffro may know. I don't.
No, sorghum. It's sorghum.
Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Now, I remember Daddy talking that the only thing they could afford was molasses because honey was too expensive.
Yes. That's what it says here. It says during the era of the Oregon Trail, molasses was relatively inexpensive compared to refined white sugar. Yeah.
And Jeff showed me a channel. I forget what his channel is, but he made the whole contraption and everything and it's sorghum. It's basically kind of like a sugar cane or a cornstalk type thing. And you run it through this thing and it squishes all the juice out of it. And then you take all that juice and you boil it for like 2 days and you skim all the stuff off the top. And that's basically a molasses.
Wow. Yeah, there is a process to it because as I'm looking at it, of course, because I have to look at it while you're talking about it, the sticks do look like a sugar cane. Yeah. And there's like this whole process for that.
Yeah.
But it probably was like a lesser process because it obviously was a cheaper route to go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, I've done the sugar cane stuff. I didn't do the sorghum stuff, but I did the sugar cane stuff. And that took forever. We were out there for like 2 days doing that stuff. And if you get that stuff, you splash that stuff on you and it splashes up on you. Ooh, leaves a horrible burn.
Oh, I'm sure it does. It probably sticks on you like wax. Does it? Well,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
Like molasses.
Sticky burn.
Yeah.
That's really, really painful.
Well, now I know back then, sugar cane, it grew everywhere back then.
Yeah. And I think the sorghum is pretty much the same thing. It's just a cheaper version.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, number 4, is cured bacon.
Oh, Lord.
Which, you know, they had it back then. So it's still here today. And it tells you they get a ham, brown sugar, salt, a pint of molasses, and saltpeter, which salt.
I
think I did a study on this or something before, or I don't know about when bacon first became bacon, you know. And it goes way, way back before the 1800s and stuff. I think it was like, you know, AD time, 9 AD or something like that. Probably before that too.
It should have been around Moses' day.
Let me see here. What's the next one? Laced edge corn pancakes.
Never heard of it.
Edge corn pancakes.
Yeah.
I wonder why it was called laced edge.
Because they were, when they get fried, they're kind of thin, so they spread apart like on the corners.
Okay.
That's what I'm assuming.
I
thought you were telling me facts. You probably are. Laced egg. Wait, what was it again?
Laced or lacy edged corn pancakes.
Lacy.
Yeah, I always heard it was laced, but lacy sounds better, I guess.
They're also known as lace hoe cakes.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Yeah. I left that part out.
Oh, so it does have a little bit of holes on the side. It
yeah,
to have that lace effect.
Yeah.
How about that? What's in that one? I'm sorry.
1 cup of white cornmeal, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg, 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk, a half teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of bacon fat or lard for frying it.
Look, anytime a recipe calling for buttermilk, you know it's going to be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to give a visual.
I got to look at it on the big screen.
Sorry.
No, It looks more like a fried cornbread.
Well, the blogger, you know how they have to tell the whole story of it. This is actually cool because it is like a crispy fried cornbread.
Yeah.
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 That's all right. Fix me one of them. Give me some butter. I'll be happy.
You know, it's so neat because like as a Bushcraft is like giving us all of these recipes, obviously all of the ingredients are very much the same.
Yeah.
Just so different ways to cook them. And I love that. I mean, I hate the fact that it was probably a really poor time. You can kind of tell by recipes.
Yeah.
But that's when the most creative times are. It's like, oh, what else can I do with this? What else can I make with this? You know?
Yeah. And these are modern day measurements too, because back then it was like that was a cup was a handful, would toss it in because they didn't have measurement cups or anything like that.
They just eyeballed it.
Yeah, a teaspoon was actually a spoon, and dump it in there.
Yep.
Okay.
Hello, Lulu. A pinch of this, dash of that. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Dashes and pinches look too close together.
Let's see. The next one is buffalo jerky, which that sounds about right. You know, they wouldn't have to make jerky a lot.
No, I have had that.
Yeah, the ingredient is a slab of beef. But nowadays we use soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce and different things and spices, and then put it in a dehydrator.
No,
Back then they either hung it up dry, or they did it over a fire somewhere or next to a fire.
It is pronounced Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, that too.
The next one, this one actually looks pretty good. Side pork and Mormon gravy.
Mormon gravy.
Yeah.
Now,
why do they call it that?
What is the difference between Mormon gravy and regular gravy?
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Okay. I like her. She's quick.
Even recipes invented from necessities turn delicious and filling. Side pork and Mormon gravy are the best examples. Instead of simply frying cured bacon, pioneers cooked them a little special. You can serve this with a dish of potatoes or cornbread. Trying to see where they don't talk about the Mormon. I'm kind of curious now.
The lady has the answer.
So apparently Mormon gravy, the base of Mormon gravy, I'll read it to you. So Mormon gravy is not a distinct category of gravy, but rather a term referring to simple milk-based white gravy, often made with flour, sometimes meat drippings or butter, in comparison to ours that is heavily based on a broth or heavily meat drippings. So I guess theirs is more milk-based.
Yeah, it says fat drippings, flour, and milk. That's the ingredients.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, then all Southerners cook Mormon gravy, and we didn't even know
it. I was gonna say, because this looks like, what's that? Biscuits with gravy. That looks like the type of gravy.
Yeah, that's how it's made.
Yeah.
Is it milk based?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. How about that?
Milk based gravy with sausage in it, crumbles of sausage. That's it. Homemade biscuit. Lord have mercy. I got a hush.
I know.
We just got through
love biscuits.
Okay.
Good mayonnaise biscuits.
Now, see this next one, I call it something else, but I'll tell you after I get it out here. Number 8 is Oregon Trail breakfast cornmeal mush, and we didn't put all that fancy stuff in front of it. My grandpa always just called it mush.
Yeah.
What's it called? Breakfast?
Yeah, Oregon Trail breakfast. Cornmeal mush.
Breakfast or breakfast?
Breakfast.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
Something else.
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Breakfast. Chum?
No, I ain't eating no cow tongue.
No, it's not cow tongue.
Chum.
Oh, chum. C-H. Okay.
No.
kind of like you said.
Oregon Trail breakfast cornmeal mush.
Oh, mush. I'm sorry. It was mush. Cornmeal mush.
You know what they used to tell the horses? Mush, mush.
I'm actually thinking about making some mush now.
Oh, what's in it?
It's basically cornmeal. And let's see what it says on this one. Yeah, a cup of cornmeal, dry currants, which never had that, but 4 cups of boiling water, a teaspoon of lard, teaspoon of salt, molasses, butter, and milk.
Remember, same ingredients, just different way of using it.
Yeah. And basically just boil it up until it starts thickening up, and you put it in a plate or some kind of a dish to where whenever it gets a solid, because you put it in the refrigerator the next day, then you slice it up and you fry it, and then you put molasses over top of it.
Oh.
And it's really good if it's like fried in bacon and stuff like that, bacon grease.
I should do a video on Great Depression foods. You know what I mean?
They got one.
Yeah.
You talk about depression food. There is one that I seen. They'll take an onion, and I mean, it's a good sized onion. They'll hollow the middle of it out and put peanut butter in it along with some other stuff and bake it.
Really?
Yeah.
That does not sound appetizing.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a video of it. It's been so long since I've done it though. And I watched my dad and my grandpa make it countless times, but you make it the next night. You kind of stir it up and everything, and then you pour it in a dish, and then when you get up in the morning, you fry it up and serve it up. That
sounds good.
Yeah.
That one sounds good.
Okay, this one's for Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Fart and dart beans.
Dart beans don't do me no good. They got to be pintos.
Fart and dart beans. What's in that?
I hope it ain't darts.
1 bowl of canned lima, red, white, northern, lima, and butter beans. 1 can of pork and beans. 1 pound of chopped bacon, large onion, garlic, a cup of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of vinegar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of mustard.
Hey, send me that recipe. It don't sound bad.
Well, I won't eat lima beans or butter beans, so that gets me out of that one.
I'll tear some beans up in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You got some good either cornbread or hoe cake. I know I've been saying it for a couple of years. I got to do a recipe on how to make hoe cake Southern style.
Yeah. And number 10 is chocolate caramels. Or caramels, or however some people say it. Caramel.
You pronounce it your way, we pronounce it our way. Plain and simple. Caramel.
Potato.
It's 1 pound or 2 1/4 cups of sugar, 1/4 pound of chocolate, 4 tablespoons of molasses, 1 tablespoon of sweet milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, and a splash of vanilla.
Ooh, that must have been a treat.
Yeah.
You know?
That does sound pretty good, though.
Yeah. What I want to know is when they started making this, whose bright idea was it to put a stick in an apple and stick it inside that caramel?
Let's find out.
Oh, I'm glad to see I'm not the only one.
Oh, I love to know where certain things come from. You know what I mean? I could go down a rabbit hole just figuring out why did this happen? Why did these people do this? Or where did this come from? Or, you know, it's neat what you find. I mean, you may never use it again, but you know, it's just a little trivia, you know?
Tidbit of useless knowledge.
Pretty much. You'd be surprised though.
No,
those people are the best to talk to. You're like, really? Really?
Yeah.
You know?
The one after the first one burned the fingertips.
Well, that's not as bad as having a pot of hot grits cooking on the stove all day.
I'm reading, sorry.
No, don't be. That's how people learn and ask questions.
Oh, the next one's interesting.
Go ahead.
The next one, number 11, is butterless, eggless, milkless cake.
Somewhere along the line, we've done that one here.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how it turned out, but it sounds like we've done it.
Yeah, it says pioneers may have seldom baked this cake recipe since eggs were not easily available, but the recipe survived and it's still enjoyed as a classic today.
Now, I've seen recipes up on YouTube that you can use other things to substitute for eggs.
Yeah. This thing is, the ingredients is 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of cold water, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1.5 cups of raisins, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/3 cup of shortening, a teaspoon of cloves, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 25 milliliters of lukewarm water, a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 cups of flour, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And there's no eggs in it, so yeah.
All right, so apparently the candy apple has been around since like 1908, but then it was like a harder shell then. But then Dan Walker, an employee of Kraft Foods who experimented with leftover Halloween caramels, created a new treat by dipping apples in the melted candy.
Okay.
But
that's where the candy apple came from. The name candy.
Right, maybe.
Instead of the caramel apple.
So the original candy apple was made by a candy maker, though, and it said that he made the original candy apple a hard shell treat with a cinnamon flavored sugar coating on it. So they were getting basically like a red hot apple or something like that, you know, with sugar.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a onion like it and give it to a little kid?
They're mean.
In a heartbeat.
You know what? I remember for Halloween one year, we were in a neighborhood and all these kids, you know, kids, they go out for the candy and, you know, the dressing up is, you know, the fun part. But this old man in this neighborhood, he was giving out pennies. And there was this long line, real long line going all around his house. And all these kids were lining up for their pennies. And I'm like, we're all thinking like, guys, they're just pennies. But nope, every kid was like, I want my penny. I want my penny. And they wanted the pennies more than they wanted the candy. And I just thought that was the funniest thing. And he just stood there giving them a penny, each and every one of them.
I like to have one of them pennies today.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Number 12 is Swiss apple cherry pie.
Ooh.
Now, wait a minute. Give me the ingredients on that one.
4 large apples, 6 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, a half teaspoon of ground nutmeg, cherries, butter, and evaporated milk.
Okay, other than the cherries, what's the difference between that one and regular apple pie?
There's no cherries in that pie.
Well, I said except for the cherries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, because it sounds just like an apple pie.
Yeah.
Well, it is an apple pie. It's an apple cherry pie.
Yeah, right.
I wonder why do they call it a cherry pie, though?
A Swiss apple cherry pie.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to find out. Okay.
Because the Swiss is what threw me off to begin with.
Yeah, it's the Swiss apple cherry pie.
Yes, B. Charming. I used to eat them all the time. Red-candied apples. Tore them things up. If my brother was mean to me, I'd crack my apple over his head.
Okay. So is this annoying? Because I could stop if
No.
Okay. It says a Swiss apple pie. Sorry, a Swiss apple cherry pie has no cherries because the name refers to its origin and style, not its ingredients. Swiss is a style of pie with a lattice crust, and the addition of cherries is optional and often depends on the regional ingredients and personal preference.
Yeah.
B. Charming did that herself. Hit her brother in the head with a candied apple.
Oh boy. Oh, I didn't realize this was on here.
Oh boy.
Number 13.
Hey Bushcraft, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Were you guys talking about that little cat? Is that real?
Well, technically he is real, but this one is not. It's like I think 20-second loop.
Okay, I was like, oh, okay.
That is his cat in real life.
Yeah,
but it's just a video.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I'm not really in a bunker.
Well, I know you're not, but I was like, is that part of the background? Is that a feature?
Yeah,
I don't know.
And you notice I got chickens on the top bunk.
Oh my gosh, I did not see that.
That little girl thought he was in a real bunker too. I had fun with her.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I mean, I just like looking closer because I'm like, wait a second.
Not this year, but the year before when I went to the food summit thing. I met the owner of the All American pressure cooker or canner.
Cool.
And he says, and Tammy from Rebel Canners and introduced me.
Oh, cool.
And he goes, I know him. Isn't that the guy that has the cat in the background all the time? And I'm like, you know me? I was surprised. And he said, yes, I watch you all the time. My grandkids get a kick out of that cat back there. And how do you get that cat to stay there the whole time you're doing lives and stuff? It's not real.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like,
Catnip works wonders.
Oh, okay. Now this next one is number 13. You know, some people have issues with the number 13, but 101 year-old pastry. Well, it's supposed to be a 101-year-old pastry, but I had to do 101.
Not happening.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, 101-year-old pastry.
I'd love it if he was in here right now.
Well, we had one for Jeff, the fart and darts.
Lord. Wait a minute. Now, where's yours coming in at?
Probably the mush.
Or the cabbage.
Well, I had already ate that. I don't know if that's on here or not. Probably not, but.
Yeah, I love cooked cabbage. Fried cabbage.
Yeah. And the ingredient for this is just a cup of shortening or lard, salt, egg, flour, and a teaspoon of vinegar.
Did you write that down, Dixie?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Hi, Dixie.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, apparently it's a pie crust used for sweet and savories.
Yeah.
Savory stuff.
Hey, Dana B. Yeah, 101. I don't. He probably won't show up until next week.
Dixie already got $5 that he.
Our next one is bread, so it's brown bread.
Okay, like wheat bread.
No.
Okay, read the ingredients first before I assume.
1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3.5 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of molasses, and graham cracker flour.
Graham cracker flour.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a graham cracker flour.
That's hard to say. The only way I can even imagine graham cracker flour is mash it up real fine. I mean,
yeah. Well, they had to have something to make the graham crackers with. So whatever they made the cracker with, I don't know. What is graham crackers made out of?
I don't know. I don't think we're looking at it right. I don't think they had the graham cracker then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is whatever they made the graham cracker out of.
I think it has to be some sort of wheat. I'm going to look it up. Because we must know.
Now, y'all know more about the wheat than I do. I mean, the different types.
Yeah, so it basically graham cracker flour is more commonly known simply as graham flour, a coarse ground unsifted whole wheat flour that retains the bran and germ of the wheat kernel long. Yes, so it's a coarse flour, apparently, a really coarse flour.
Yeah.
And the trail was what we said, what, in the 1800s? Am I right on that?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see when was the graham cracker made so we can have a little bit of a timeline.
Really?
Okay, well, graham crackers were invented in 1829.
That's what Eric just said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No.
Thank you, Eric. I think you guys are faster. Good job. So
Eric is like you. He got a bunch of information up in his noggin now.
Hey, it's good to know.
But it kind of looks like it's got raisins in it, but it doesn't have raisins.
I need some rice.
I mean, you can probably put raisins in it.
Rice,
but again, it doesn't have a yeast in it or anything like that. So
I'm wondering, is it a harder bread?
Yeah, like a sourdough-ish type.
Yeah.
I think I might. I've been wanting to, because I lost my last sourdough starter.
You lost it, or did you kill it?
Yeah, I killed it. I forgot about it, and I was like, "Oh, let me go dump some flour in here and see if I can get it started up again." And
That's okay. I did mine too. I was just like, it was doing so great.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about it.
my brain didn't quite catch it in time, but I was doing this thing with the Needy Homesteader. We were doing an older type of sourdough starter with rye flour and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And because she got this book and we were doing it together, and hers was going to crazy. And mine is like right way down here at the bottom. And I'm like, I can't understand. I've got actually put heat pad from my plants. I had it wrapped around there to keep it warm, and it still wasn't doing anything. And I was making a video, and I went over to the sink and turned the water on to get water to measure the exact amount of water to pour in there. And it dawned on me, boom, I have city water. The water, the chemicals in the water killed the bacteria.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then I went and got some distilled water, and it worked.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't believe I did, and made like 4 or 5 videos on how bad it failed.
Hey, it wasn't a fail if you fixed it.
Yeah. By that time, I was about done with that.
It is, sourdough is like a pet. It's like taking care of a pet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be so bad if I had the light in my oven worked, because that's a perfect place to put sourdough starter to keep it warm during the wintertime. But I ended up, somebody said, put it on top of your refrigerator. So I put it up top of the refrigerator. Still wasn't, because I have a little temperature thing on there where it tells you what the temperature is. And it still wouldn't get up to temperature. So that's when I got the heat pad and not snug it up, but it was around it somewhat. And that worked great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big fail. Okay, our next one is hasty pudding.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, everybody should have heard this one if they were into Little House on the Prairie.
I feel slightly offended by that, because I love Little House, but I don't remember hasty pudding. I should ask my daughter about that. And I mean that in a fun way. I'm not seriously offended, but I'm like, wait a second, I don't remember that. You're on it, Eric. You're on it, Eric.
Oh.
So what's in it?
Okay, let me get that. 3 cups of water, a half teaspoon of salt, and a half cup of cornmeal.
That's hasty pudding.
Yep.
That's mush.
No, this is actually basically like oatmeal, when you cook oatmeal, but with cornmeal. Or cream of wheat. Cream of wheat.
Yeah, okay. Cream wheat.
But I noticed in the ingredients, it doesn't say there's no sweetener in this at all. Just 3 cups of water, a half teaspoon of salt, and a half cup of cornmeal.
Wow. Not even milk. Wow.
Yep.
No buttermilk either.
Yep. It makes I feel so blessed, honestly, just to have milk, because I remember eating oatmeal with just water.
Oh,
and that's just terrible.
Yeah.
There's just I'm so thankful for it.
What's even worse is not having butter and have to use margarine.
Yeah.
With your oatmeal, trying to make it taste better.
Yeah. Butter's a luxury too.
Yeah.
Butter's a real luxury. Because it's expensive. I mean, everything with food is just ridiculously high.
Yeah. They had this they got this contraption when they were on the Oregon Trail that they would put their milk in, and then the rocking back and forth, it would turn the milk or the cream into butter.
Smart.
Just by that thing going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
They sold a lot of them going out to the trail instead of, doing it the old fashioned way.
Yeah.
This thing would do it all by itself by going back and forth.
That's awesome.
1 minute. I like my plain butter. These here 5-gallon coolers that they sell, for water. Tie that onto your wheel and put cream in it and drive up and down the road. But
that's one way to get it done.
Ain't it though? I've made butter out of whipping cream. It turned out good. But first time I ever made it, checked into it, I did not know you could put it in the freezer and keep it for about a year.
Oh, yeah.
It sat in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks and had to toss it. That was waste. But that butter was good.
Yeah. The heavy whipping cream is fine, but if you get, regular milk that hasn't been pasteurized or any of that, the cream off the top of that is so much better to make that butter out of. Oh, it tastes so much better.
I know when I come to Pennsylvania, I'm going to bring my truck, and the first milk cow I see, we snag that thing.
Okay, our number 16 is spotted pup.
Spotted pup.
I thought you was going to say something else. A British dish.
It probably came from there. The ingredients, I heard it called something else, but
yeah,
the ingredients for this is cooked rice, milk, 1 egg, sugar, salt, nutmeg, raisins, and vanilla.
That does sound just like the British one.
Yeah, it says place the cooked rice in a Dutch oven, pour enough milk to submerge all the rice grains, crack a beaten egg, season with vanilla, nutmeg, salt, sugar on top with the raisins. Close the lid and heat until the egg is fried. That part's a little different.
Yeah, that part's different. We I grew up eating, it's called arroz con leche, which is rice with milk. So it sounds very familiar to that. And they would put raisins into, but sometimes they would use coconut milk.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like it's a rice pudding.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that's what it sounds like, is rice pudding. But
yeah,
all the seasoning and stuff is in that egg sitting on top of it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull that other recipe up and see how they make it.
And again, this they call it different in everywhere, and I'm just gonna say what it is: corn dodgers.
Corn dodgers. I've heard of it. It's like little
those.
round pieces of cornbread, about like
Well,
flesh.
Well, it's kind of how they make hoe cakes.
Hey, go ahead.
It's the cornmeal, you know,
Yeah. Fried
in a batter.
What was it they used to cook in a shovel?
Well, no, that's where the hoe cake got its name from. Is the workers would cook in the on the end of the hoe or a shovel.
That's it.
Yeah. And that's where they got the name for that.
Very resourceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, depending what you're digging that day, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah, that's true. But still, it's resourceful.
Yeah. The ingredients for that one is 2 cups of cornmeal, a tablespoon of sugar, 2 cups of milk, a half teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a teaspoon of baking powder.
Sweetened cornbread.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Vicky.
Gnat? Or is that a hare? Oh, it's a gnat. Get.
Probably a hare.
Our next one is number 18 is soda biscuits.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think I had that.
It's, 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients.
Oh.
3.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda, and milk.
Okay. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is mud apples.
I never have heard of that one.
You go out there and get the apples out of the mud.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. I thought it was good. Mud was a slang for something, but this treat looks exactly what it sounds like: mud-covered apples.
Oh no!
The pioneers were covering stretches of the Oregon Trail. They had very limited resources, so they made the most of everything they had, including dirt.
I hope it wasn't.
Yeah, so it's like
pig pen.
So you would take the dirt basically and use it like a clay oven.
Yeah.
And put the apple in it. We tried that at our house with a potato. And I'll tell you what, you got to put that mud on really thick.
Yeah.
Real thick. And I remember my father-in-law was like, I'm not eating that. He goes, there was mud all over it. And I was like, well, I'm going to eat it. But I learned that some parts of the potato got burnt. And I'm sure it's the same thing with an apple, depending on how thick and how
like a crispy,
how thick or thin the layer of the mud is.
Yeah.
So I forgot all about that. That's a fun one to do with kids if you know.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another video for you.
It says, cover the apples in mud, cook over a bonfire for 45 minutes, scrape away any of the coals and knock off the mud and peel the skin off. If you're not using mud, you can eat the apples as they are without peeling the skin.
Now, if you think about it, back when I was younger, when we go to the river fishing, we used to get the mud out of the river and cover the fish up, both sides.
Yeah.
the coals back and put the fish in it, put the mud in it, and let it cook like that. And then when you pull the mud off, it would pull the scales and everything off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Well, we would do most of the time when you, like out west, it would be clay. So clay's even better because it hardens. It's like once you pull that thing apart, it's all the skin and everything. Because I've cooked catfish that way, and it makes it so tender and stuff, and people freak out. Oh, that's mud.
Well, that's what
not once it gets hot, it's not mud anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You hungry enough?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Heroic's in here.
Hey, Heroic.
But
I forgot to say hi to everybody in the chat. Hello.
Hero 6 Black is an action camera that was released on September 28th, 2017.
Let me see if I can.
4K video. Has a
Trying to find a good.
Care.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good picture.
I was talking to my phone.
Okay. Share.
You got me wanting to get up and go make some pancakes and then.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can make it.
Okay, I'll have to go into my screen and make
there. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
that's so cool.
That's pretty much the setup. This is kind of a small one, if you ask me, but this little thing here was to push the coals and to kind of curve the heat in, because they would slide that right up to whatever they were fixing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had, and I forget what that thing's called, and I think this thing is called a hearth. And then you have your Dutch ovens and of course your cast iron skillets and
teapot.
And all this stuff they used to hang on the mantles was spatulas and spoons and ladles and stuff like that. But imagine having to do all your cooking in front of that thing, blazing hot.
In 80 and 90 degree weather.
Yeah. And I went and was doing some reading about this, and not sure if it's 100% true or false or whatever, but they said that their longer dresses were multi-purpose. It was for picking up them hot pots and stuff. They had the extra layers for grabbing the pots and moving them to here and there. So they didn't have oven mitts or anything like that. They used their dress.
Wow, that's cool. And you are correct with the hearth cooking.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Yeah, hearth cooking, campfire cooking, and chuck wagon cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
We're going to have more lives like this.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
This went really fast.
Open. Let's see if I can get this one. Oh, here's a good one. Actually, that picture is huge. Oh,
I want to get into the depression cooking. Depression.
Yeah.
Because there is so much of that type of cooking I do not know.
Well, you probably already do. You probably still do it. Biscuits and gravy. That's been around for ages.
That's true. And, like I said, there's a bunch of it I don't know. I didn't know about baking the onions. And with that, they put brown sugar on it.
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
See that little crock right there. I've got one of those.
Wait a minute.
You see it off to the left here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse.
Oh,
moving.
yeah.
Yeah.
We should talk about. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
My brain just had legs. It was random thought coming through. ADD. That's all. I was just thinking we should talk about the potato famine sometime.
Oh yeah.
You know,
especially now.
Yeah.
We've a few years ago I talked about the potatoes, the warehouse where they keep all their storages of potatoes. They found out that they're going bad and they lost most of it.
Yep.
And we still haven't recovered from that.
Mm.
Well, now I remember a few years ago, they was dumping loads of potatoes in parking lots, telling people it was free, come and get it. And a week later, they had to go get it up and take it to the dump. Didn't nobody want free potatoes?
Yeah. Yeah, they plant ahead of time.
Show me a parking lot like that.
And that's in Idaho.
Was that okay? So they were seriously giving it away for free?
Yeah. If they overstock if they get a better year than what is projected, they keep this massive warehouse. It's like football fields, and it's airtight and all this fancy stuff, and they keep all the potatoes. If there's extra, if they can't sell it to soup places and Campbell's and different other places, they'll have a thing to where you come out and pick all the leftovers and stuff like that for real cheap. And if they still can't get rid of it, they'll set up places where you can come get as much as you want.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's Idaho. I don't know if it's anywhere else like that or not.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there.
Eric is more or less right. The potatoes back in the Depression, that's what kept people going longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my grandpa used to tell me about during the Depression, he would work in the coal mine and they would give him a coin, and that coin was worth so much at the store. So he never got paid money. He got paid a token, basically, that you would go and get food from I don't know what they used to call it, but it was like kind of like a store, but had older food and stuff in there. And he would go and get the food and stuff, and his rent and everything was, as long as he's working, was paid for.
Wow.
So he never got paid any money for working in the coal mine, 16, 18 hours a day, and come up and they give him a coin, and he would have to feed his family with all that. Of course, they had other means, like gardens and stuff that the whole community, because it was just not him there was houses right next to each other. They used to have something like that down south for farms and stuff, cotton and stuff like that. That it was kind of like a compound type place where the workers would work all day and come back, and they wouldn't get paid money. They would get paid, a fake token that they'd take into a store that the company owned. So the company, all they did is buy food or, soap and stuff like that.
I mean, I look at that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Which technically, you know, this, I'm trying to think of one world thing.
Yeah.
Is kind of the same thing that they want to do, because all those people, like my grandpa, were working in the coal mine. He couldn't say I quit and go get another job, because he was living on the company's property, and that's how they were getting their food, the whole shebang. So he couldn't say I don't want to do this, or you know, the company comes and says, well, you guys got to work an extra 2 hours this tonight. There, you can't strike, or you can't say no or anything like that, because you're out on the street then.
Yeah. Back then they didn't have breaks or lunchtime either.
No. You ate, if you ate as you worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I look at that, like you just hit the nail on the head, you know, with that, where it's like in some situations, you know, bartering for me would be good, but not if you're held down to it like that.
Yeah.
You know, I had a friend that I would clean for. I would clean. The exchange was I'd clean her house in exchange for good grass-fed meat.
Yeah.
Because they could give me that type of meat. They were farmers. That way, no money was exchanged, but it was a good trade.
Yeah.
And I did that, and it was worth it for me. But it'd be so hard to be so tied to that and never be able to bring in actual real money. You know,
you're
there's other
stuck,
things you need. Yeah, you're stuck. Exactly.
Yeah. Eric, I am behaving tonight. It's hard, but I'm doing it.
Be yourself.
No.
Why?
No. Because it would get bushcraft kicked off.
Oh, well, you can't have that.
I haven't gotten in trouble here yet. Knocking on wood there.
Well, I'm so sorry, but I do have to go. I promised my family I wouldn't be longer than an hour.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. That's all I was going to go for, is an hour, and kind of got blabbing too much again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to end it. You guys could.
Oh no, that's fine. That's all I was going to go for, was an hour.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
But like I said, we need to do more like this.
Yeah, this is fun.
In the future, we'll have a cook-off somewhere along the line.
Yeah, make some of these old recipes and stuff, and see how we like them or not. If like, keep it in the past. I don't want to try. I don't want to eat this.
Yeah, watch the expressions on our faces at the first bite.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, before you go, do you have anything coming up that you got planned that's going to be on your channel and whatnot?
Oh gosh, my channel.
I did like the Amish stuff.
You know, I've been milking that Amish series for quite some time now. I really have. I've just been sort of taking a social media break, and my followers, I don't, if they've noticed it, they noticed it. I wanted to say something, you know, but then I'm like, I don't want to like people to worry or just, you know, so I think right now I'm just allowing my brain to just get whatever creativity comes. I don't like to post on my channel unless I genuinely feel like I actually have something to give them.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just don't. And that can happen for a couple of months. And I feel like I'm in a dry area for a little bit. But, you know, I will come back, but I'll come back when I actually have something I feel like to give them, because I don't want to just.
Yeah, you can tell when somebody just, well, I can do this. and they put it out, but they didn't want to.
Yeah, exactly. And I just, I just want to always make sure that when I give my audience something that I'm passionate about it, that I think this would be great for them, that sort of thing. And, I mean, it's a form. I mean, it is a form of income, but it's not like I want to try, money. It's just like, no, it needs to be real. You know what I mean? So if my numbers go down, then they go down. If it turns out great, then it's great. It's just that I want to remain like real, and I just don't have anything right now.
Yeah. That's, I mean, canning and stuff, you can only can so much stuff.
Right. And that's what I was telling my husband. I was like, oh, hon, I'm in a real dry spot right now. I think I've canned almost everything under the sun. I don't know what else to put in a jar. I really don't.
Well, check into your depression era. I'm serious about that.
Yeah, I really am praying about it, and we'll see what happens. I always said it was the Lord's channel, so we'll just see. We'll see what happens. I do have one mustard recipe that I might make.
Oh.
Fire up.
It's like a hot pepper mustard recipe.
I'll have to skip that one.
No, really? Okay. Well, we'll see. But if it happens, it happens. The Lord will provide some way or another.
I'll send some mustard to 101.
So, but that's it. I'm sorry. I wish I had more.
Although that's fine. I was started doing cooking stuff, and it was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and coming up with some of the stuff that I used to cook with the kids and stuff like that. And it's kind of fun, even though I'm supposed to be on the carnivore diet. Kind of hard when I've got all these tomatoes to eat and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Hey, slice your tomato, make you a homemade biscuit, and throw it together.
Well, I just fried cabbage for dinner. So, which I kind of blew the lead there. That's my next video was going to be cabbage.
Really?
Do you use bacon grease or do you use regular oil?
Thank you, Grace.
You have to use bacon grease.
You would be surprised. These here, some people don't even know how to cook cabbage. They heat it up and serve it to you, and you crunching.
Okay, we gotta go. Thank you for coming up tonight. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. This was fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah, it's always a pleasure.
It's nice to talk to you again.
Nice talking to you too, Bear. Always.
We will catch everybody later, and have a good weekend. Yep.
You too.
Push the button.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.